I guess if I can find it, the whole not debacle, but the new CEO of Disney and not new, returning CEO, and then Disney going fucking head over heels with hey, Disney Plus, we're cutting a lot of content right now. So everyone's fucking doing backflips, going like, okay, what are you fucking killing?
All right, I hear you. I definitely hear you. What?
Yeah, let me hear you. Unmuting the live reaction would help. Here we go. There we go. I'm done.
All right, one last check. I'm on the mic just in case.
It is.
All right, I hear myself. Okay, so we should be good. All right, cool. You ready?
I have my skinny pops to my right. And diabetes in a can.
Diabetes in a can. That's how life be, right? Like we can change our lives with drinks of a can every day, I guess. In a way. Whether it be good or bad.
At least we're not that level of gamer status where our blood runs with what
Mountain Dew and Monster.
Yeah, Mountain Dew and Dorito chips lying across the floor.
Yeah.
We're not savages.
We're a little more sophisticated than that. Yeah. Well, anyway, hope everyone's been doing well. This is indeed 233. Let me officially change that on the docket here. And yeah, so with yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hog525. And we got Zawa over here eating the skinny pop. That's the sophisticated snack for gamers, right? So we do have quite we have a decent amount of stuff that went on this week that passed, and so yeah, we'll dive right into it, as this is like totally right before Tears of the Kingdom comes out and all that stuff. So yeah,
I was gonna ask, didn't it come out already? Because I've been seeing a lot of reviews already.
Oh no, I mean that's the early stuff,
early access
for the the usual gaming reviewing people,
which one of the reviews was from GameSpot, so rubbed salt in that little like
right.
They gave it a 10. That's all I saw was a 10, and I was like,
I've seen 10. I've seen 10s and 9s across the board, so it's a Zelda game. What can you expect? Right.
But again, for me, I'm not getting that game. It doesn't appeal to me.
Okay.
Again, it just looks like Breath of the Wild 1.5.
Right. And not to mention it's $70, so yeah. For the same hardware, you're gonna be paying more. It's like that's kind of it definitely is ridiculous, if you do think about it.
It's like at least show some like difference,
some sort of like improvement that does justify the price increase. If it was like on Switch Pro or whatever, okay, whatever, I get it. It's upgraded.
Switch Pro, what the fuck is that?
I know, right? But anyway, we do have quite to talk about, or at least a decent amount for each one, for fighting games, Frontline stuff, and gaming, and all that fun stuff. So let's get right into it. And we do have one more thing about Tears of the Kingdom later on as well. So yeah. Well, the opposite of something that's we already know, we don't need teasing and stuff like that. This has been teased for at least a very long time, for Mortal Kombat anyway. Ed Boon put out this tweet with a clock, right? But then the if you notice, right, the second hand skips over 12 and then goes to 1. So any like theory crafting you want to do? Maybe put on the tinfoil hat or anything like that, or what do you
do you want better?
Hmm.
Alright.
The
So
astromech cap, yeah.
So my tinfoil hat is you gotta remember, for those that did play MK11 and the DLC pretty much stated that it's a big ass reboot on the timeline. So maybe that's why it's not going to be called MK12.
Right.
It's just going to be called MK something. So so that's my theory crafting or projection, whatever's.
Right.
Because it's a new timeline or another reboot. That's like what? The second reboot?
I don't know, dude. It's kind of hard.
In the MK games?
Yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I mean,
or it could be just Ed Boon BSing shit again.
Yeah, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Ed Boon is the king of trolling when it comes to fighting game stuff. So amongst the FGC or amongst the fighting game sort of circle, if you will. Right.
I mean, I would freaking laugh at this whole, like, you ready for MK? You ready for MK? And it's not MK. It's it's Injustice.
It's I'll do you one better. It's Mortal Kombat versus DC 2.
But see, I talked to my friend about, like, if he did that, like another whack at the versus DC or another Injustice. I brought up the notion that at the movie, maybe Ed Boon, Warner Brothers / NetherRealms cannot do another Injustice is because of the new leadership.
With James Gunn and all that stuff.
Yeah, James Gunn. So I told him. So I was like, not telling him, but just putting that suggestion, like, because James Gunn is kind of like joining into Warner Brothers and overlooking the DCU. There's probably some IPs that cannot be disclosed yet.
So, yeah.
So maybe that's why they cannot make it Injustice. Because what if they wanted to use Solomon Grundy again, but James has like
something
other,
he has plans for Solomon Grundy.
Yes, Solomon Grundy or like Black Canary, some fan favorites.
Right.
Probably like their IPs are like under lock and key for now until shit is ironed out.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Right.
I mean, we'll see. Because again, like Blue Beetle, I'm still gonna watch that shit. That thing looks so Super Sentai. Kamen Rider. It hurts me.
It actually does. I mean, they probably took some a lot of inspiration, seems like, from the Sentai stuff, including Kamen Rider and all the recent stuff, probably too. Maybe to look up.
I wouldn't fucking put past, like, we'll see like little, like, in the background, like a little kid watching.
Yeah, like some sort of
Super Sentai or Kamen Rider, but like, oh.
Yep, tokusatsu.
That kid's going places.
Yeah, the tokusatsu like genre definitely seems to be like a good amount of inspiration for this upcoming Blue Beetle. But let's get back into the Mortal Kombat circle here. Yeah, MK circle here. Yeah, I mean, it basically, I think you're on the line of what I'm thinking, and basically this kind of like sums it up for me anyway. So this Mortal Kombat is reportedly going to be going back to MK1, right? But just it's a reboot essentially to the whole MK sort of franchise in a way. And yeah, so there's a reboot of the series from Dexerto Gaming. Just a theory thing, so just take that with a grain of salt, of course. Launching in September on PS5, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, I guess. But supposedly, this, again, take this with a grain of salt. Peacemaker and Homelander are going to be potential characters, guest characters making it into the game. And the reveal for this particular Mortal Kombat will be very soon, quote unquote. So, just all theories.
For the reveal, if Ed Boon really wants to wet people's pants, it's like it's not Summer Games, but like that experience, the PlayStation experience and stuff that
like state of
happens.
Play. Yeah, state of play.
State of play. It's either it's gonna be on there or at the Video Games Awards.
VGAs.
Like we'll just see. Yeah, we'll just see freaking Ed Boon like dressed up as the first Kung Lao.
First Kung Lao? Don't you think it would be appropriate to be a Scorpion? Because he is, he does the voice.
He does the voice, but
yeah,
because it's a reboot and where we left off on MK11's DLC.
Right. I mean, Liu Kang is right. No,
is the new Elder God, and so he's training the first Kung Lao.
How to be the ancestor of Kung Lao. Ancestor. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, but just for the sake of the sort of the not meta, but the real life lore, I guess. Yeah, Ed Boon should be Scorpion because they continue to use that voice clip ever since it first came upon video games in general. Yeah, but if we're gonna, let's isolate the guest characters, right? So potential characters would be Pacemaker and Homelander. I think that would be actually appropriate for that because Pacemaker comes from like a violent series, right? I mean, or at least the most recent popular incarnation
media,
yeah, exactly, is quite violent, right? Graphic, and we've seen him in Suicide Squad and of course the Peacemaker HBO series of what he does and how he does things, right? It's very appropriate to the atmosphere of Mortal Kombat, so he'll fit right in, I think. I mean, yeah, he's a dude with guns and gadgets and all that stuff at the end of it, but the way he does it. Not to mention, the whole thing with John Cena, right? I mean, I think that would definitely be an uplifting thing. Further, it'll further leverage not only, Peacemaker, of course, but also with Mortal Kombat up higher because of these two things coming together. And then, of course, Homelander, right? That's another one. Homelander comes from, of course, The Boys, and we all know what The Boys does, right? What they do.
Yeah,
with the graphic violence, so I think that's very appropriate, and it's funny, right? Like, this is pretty much like the closest thing we'll see with, Superman, again with Mortal Kombat, but now with the actual graphic violence, right? But obviously maybe DC doesn't want to really see that, but this is Homelander.
They don't want to.
Right.
I was also gonna suggest with Homelander. Is because you brought up Superman. Maybe this is a way for Ed Boon to show, Warner Brothers, DC, it's okay.
Yeah.
To have your characters die. You do it in the comics.
Right.
Why not bring it to the video games?
Yeah, funny, the violence is all in the comics, right? But of course with like, the cartoons and the well, actually, some of the cartoons actually are violent.
Yeah, some of the cartoons, like Justice League Dark, we really see like mutilation of some beloved characters.
Yes,
oh, okay.
I've seen clips of it. So yeah, I definitely am aware of that kind of stuff. But overall, like they don't want Superman being like all torn up and whatever, right? For today's DC whatever, media. So. Homelander is kind of like the placement for that, the placeholder, and so he's gonna take all the violence, he's gonna take all the bullets, and literally he's gonna take all the bullets and all the mutilations and all the gore and whatever, right, for Superman. But it's appropriate because of where The Boys comes from with that whole graphic violence. They definitely pretty much like try to make it into an art with the graphic violence. So yeah, I mean, I definitely can't wait to see what the fatalities for Homelander would be, because I really like The Boys, and just and Homelander is just great. So hopefully they actually bring in the actor Anthony Yeah, so Anthony Starr, I believe. So, to be a Homelander. So the face and everything. I think they can pull it off, right? So, very
I was gonna also say, like, they have Peacemaker, they have Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Ed, bring somebody from Invincible.
Yeah, no, that'd be interesting because obviously Invincible is a cartoon, but how to be able to make it realistic and stuff like that. I wonder if they'll like take notes from J.K. Simmons' face, use that as an inspiration, and then morph or like kind of like mold it around that, and then try to make Omni-Man out of it. Omni-Man.
Or just fuck it, just say, hey,
or just
can we have Omni-Man?
Yeah.
He's like, here. He's like, here, fuck it.
Yeah. Or just straight up get J.K. Simmons to be Omni-Man, Just like go 1-to-1 with his face, and then don't even like enhance it too much or whatever. Just have like the gray sides and everything, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, exactly. So kind of like that.
The thing.
The
thing is that because we have Omni-Man and Homelander, if they make it both,
you
know how many fucking people are gonna recreate Death Battle?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. Yeah.
There was a lot of people that did not like that result.
I mean, I didn't bother with that, but wait. So what happened? You can spoil me on that one. If you know.
I believe Omni-Man will won.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Because, well, again, people with Death Battle, you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Oh, yeah.
They're not like it's the be-all, like,
it's not
final.
Yeah.
Like, they were just banking on like how Homelander is kind of like a child with tantrum. And I was like, yeah. And Omni-Man, obviously is more calculated. And,
yes. Oh no, he's lived like thousands of years, right? So
yeah,
he knows the ins and outs. And then Homelander is like a child to him, of course. So
a child and lab grown and all that. Yeah.
Lab grown, yeah. He's a more grounded Superman kind of character. So he's more tied to reality, and then of course Omni-Man is more like Superman in that regard too. Like he comes from outer space. He's like the storyline is very different too. So you gotta give it that too.
Yep.
And then The Boys tries to be more grounded, more gritty, more all that stuff. What would happen if we do have superheroes running about in our world, and then you have the corporation coming to play, like treating them like celebrities, and and then the whole like never meet your heroes sort of saying, so.
Oh, now you got me thinking. So yeah, let's say they brought Peacemaker, Homelander, and Omni-Man.
Right.
For Homelander, they put in Butcher.
Oh, yeah.
As a like the opposites.
Mm-hmm.
Like how we had like Alien and Predator in MKX and stuff. So would that mean for Omni-Man it's going to be his son?
I don't know. Yeah.
But I don't know Peacemaker. Who would be Peacemaker's like
Bloodsport? Bloodsport, even though they do the same thing. That's the joke. They do the same exact thing, but well, he has what do you call the biosuit, or what do you call it? And then
the biosuit
and the guns or whatever, like the weird looking guns, and then he can like combine stuff to make a bigger gun. but
if they do put in Bloodsport with Peacemaker, I want them to have that special like
intro or outro,
and they're just stabbing at each other like a person, and like
no, or just no, they'll put in a throwaway MK character, like like this, that character, right? Like
mocap. They'll use
mocap or something, yeah. Or what's his name with the hat? Su Hao or something like that. He had a laser on his chest or whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, those kind of guys, right? Like the throwaway like villains in MK.
Yeah, they're just like trying to one up each other.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be a great intro actually if that can happen. But yeah. And yeah, I mean, pretty much all in all though for this one, yeah, that those two are definitely appropriate for what they are. They're very popular, of course, in their own right. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty appropriate, I think what you call Homelander seems to be more likely though because you have to think about it because while it is in the Amazon production, that I think that the whole production is a part of Sony, and Sony and NetherRealm are kind of like pretty close, I believe, right? If I'm correct, at least a little closer. I don't know than they are with Xbox. Not that I don't think Xbox is excluded from the MK games. I think, but Sony and what was it? Oh, Warner Brothers are kind of like buddy buddy. So yeah. Anything else for this MK bit? Any other additional things?
Not from me, but from Kenny just now. That I was holding in my laughter. I'm gonna put in Hypecast.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But I can see it. I can see it. Thanks, Kenny.
Oh.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in here. I think it'll be pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah. So
It's like-
Kenny says theory crafting, of course. Spoiler for the next MK in the new timeline. Shang Tsung plays a father figure to Kung Lao. Oh, that'd be so fucked.
It'll be so fucked, but using that fucking picture from Johnny Tsunami is like Jesus Christ, Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Look, my fucking gray hair, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that'd be really funny, actually. Yeah, I definitely do want to see Shang Tsung at Kerry Tanaka, I think his name is or Kerry Hiroyuki, I just say make it back into this MK as Shang Tsung. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they have his face definitely, but the voice, I think
his face is I think the voice still have to
re-record
adjust a bit.
Adjust a bit, yeah.
He is getting a little
old, yeah. He's getting there, yeah. But
yeah.
Hey, I mean, if it can happen.
Which I believe he still has a house here.
Oh, there's he. Okay.
Yeah, because like celebrities, because I believe he went to school here, if my memory serves me, and his family kind of grew up here, so he probably does have a house. It's still here on the north side of the island, I think.
Yeah, this guy right. Excuse me. This guy right here. So. Yep, gotta love this actor, man. Tagawa, that's his last name. He'll always be Shang Tsung for sure. Wonder if he has anything new coming up. Okay, never mind. He's just probably like some independent stuff. Seems like. All right. Well, we'll wait and see because it seems like it's right around the corner with this reveal. So maybe by the time this episode goes up, maybe it'll happen. Well, we don't know. We'll see. But I definitely feel that this is going to be a full on reboot for MK. I mean, it would be pretty funny if it's actually Shaolin monks, but yeah, I think it's going to be MK.
What if this reveal, everyone thinking it is a new MK game, which they're not wrong, but it's a card game.
Oh man, dude, that'd be.
How many people are just gonna get their table and just do this?
Yeah, just flip the shit out of it for sure, dude. For sure. Doesn't MK still have a mobile game running? Because we've talked about it definitely, but I don't know if that's still running or not. Or is it even out? I think it is out or has been out, but I don't know if it's still running on the servers or not. But either way, I definitely do feel it is going to be MK1 big reboot, since it does make sense from a story standpoint with the whole reboot, resetting the timeline kind of thing. And then I think they had it planned all along. Like, all right, fuck it, let's just reset the timeline again or whatever, and make a reboot out of it, because, you know, that's just kind of the trend of today, with especially with the whole multiverse thing and like all that stuff, right? It makes sense from both business, I guess, and that story standpoint, because it works both ways, because you can just go back and then it plays with people's nostalgia thing, and they put on rose-tinted goggles or glasses. You know, it just works. So that's why people do it. That's why we've seen that across the board with a lot of things. Thanks to some series, including, of course, Avengers, you know, MCU, all that stuff. So yeah, can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. Come on, Ed Boon, don't disappoint us. They'll definitely do some trolling for sure, and then they'll reveal MK, the big MK, of course. All right. What was also revealed in the fighting game world is a full trailer for Sylvie Paula. She has her own big trailer now. Let's take a look at it and see what we think. Hold on, let me turn on this thing, and then okay, let's go.
Sylvie
Paula.
The one thing I like about her redesign, it's not fucking blinding you.
Yeah, it's not loud.
Colors.
It actually connects. But yeah, as you say that, she has a classic.
Never mind.
She has her classic costume.
It's like I jinxed it, everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me. I do like her hair.
Yeah.
Her gradient. But it looks like when she does her sparkle attack, her costume color would change, but I guess...
There's Angel, or Angel.
I'm not wearing a bra.
Yeah, she kinda is. But it's barely it's barely hanging on, let's say that much. It cannot contain the power of Angel. Yep, she got a lot of electricity for this, for sure. Okay. She has maximum Western. Yeah, she has maximum spider and a beam. And the classic costume.
A special bonus.
Yeah.
That no one asked for.
Oh, they were asking for it, all right. Come on, man. You know people want this costume just to be obnoxious. Just to be obnoxious. You know, come on the inside, you gotta see it.
I cannot see. It's too fucking bright. Can you turn down the contrast?
It's so funny though. Like when you go back and forth with the costume, like it's definitely like minimalist in comparison to the classic costume. Like look at it. It's like boom, poofy, colorful, loud. You know, the eyes, dude. You got the eyeballs, man. You can still have eyeballs here, but it's like more like it's a part of her head band thing, or hairband, I should say. And somehow not as obnoxious, even though there's more eyes. She has eyes on the shoes. Oh man. Oh yeah,
she has eyes everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of funny of how much of a difference there is. Besides just looking at the silhouette, you know, like the outer, like not just like not staring at the colors, but like the shape, right? Like when you go, like again, when you go back and forth with the video, and then you stare at her classic costume, just poof, right? Like it's bigger, louder, more obnoxious, which it was supposed. That's how it's supposed to be anyway. But yeah,
she's harder, better, faster, stronger.
Yeah. Yep.
I do also like. You can tell like this new costume is her. You know, like every friggin' Moe girl, they have their demon.
Yeah,
attire.
they're the gothic get up, and yeah, and the more cutesy get up. Yeah,
they have the cutesy idol girl.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's
kind of wish that the eyes
moved,
but that might be too much. Yeah, but that might be too much animation.
Maybe, yeah. That would be the extra, that the little finishing touch to it. But I think it might be a little too much. I'm sure they've experimented with that at some point. Maybe it's too much. Not just on the what do you call performance, I guess you could say, or just work load, but like it might conflict with like the visual side of things with what Sylvie here is trying to go for. I don't know. I could be wrong. What do I know, right? So, but yeah, she got a lot of electricity, as I believe before, and I believe she's an android, so that's why it kind of makes sense with the electricity stuff. And then with Angel, she's a cyborg from I forget the big organization name, but yeah, it's been a while. Oh, Nests, that's what it was. Nests, yeah. Because yeah, that's why they have Angel and Sylvie together in this cutscene right here, because they're both from the same organization. But Angel's got some sass, I guess, between the two. You know, she looks friendly, but she's not actually friendly.
It's also funny that out of all the DLC videos they have for KOF, this one has the most lore drop I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It was like every 10 seconds, lore. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, she has something with what's his face, the president. I forget his name, but this guy right here. I don't know why his name is escaping me, but yeah, because I played him. Come on. But
you see everyone that is Hawk's end goal. He's gonna cosplay as him.
No, man, dude, that's the challenge. Right? That's the final boss of cosplays, because you gotta be buff.
Or if Hawk really wants to, he'll cosplay as Whitebeard. I don't know how he's gonna become 9 feet tall, but
not even like 20 fucking 3 feet tall. I think that's the actual number.
I wanna be realistic ish. 9 feet. That's barely we're gonna make it.
9 feet. Well, if it's 9 feet, that's actually a little taller than Crocodile is, because he's like 8'11" or something like that, according to official info, I guess you could say, from Oda. But like, yeah. Anyway, cosplaying as him will be very difficult because how fucking buff he is, dude. Fucking buff he is. But Sylvie, though, for the ladies at least, a little easier, just because of the.
I mean, no one's stopping you to cosplay as her.
I mean, that's true, but that's true.
Would I cosplay as her? No, thank you.
Right.
I gotta cosplay as Anjin.
On head. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I read a God Blazer. But, but it's just, I guess, her pant attire is gonna be making me feel like,
yes.
give me actual pants, please. Thank you.
Yes. The chap, you gotta wear the chaps, man. You gotta wear those chaps.
Assless chaps.
Exactly. Why not? Why not kukri? I feel like you fit right into kukri like quite well.
Black attire plus Hawaii sun.
Hey,
You want me to die?
You got
it.
Is that stopping a lot of the cosplayers from wearing costumes though? Gundams and all.
Well, we haven't had Gundam cosplayers here for a long time.
Oh really? Yeah. Okay. Damn. I thought I was onto something, but yeah. but you dressed up as like the Kamen Rider stuff, right? So
yeah, that I was able to only wear for like a good hour because the sun was beating on my back, and I was like, take this off, I'm dying.
Yeah, I think the next challenge is to actually somehow incorporate like a fan cooling system into that costume.
Not with like tokusatsu like suits. They're like kind of like skin tight. Spandex. There you go.
Yeah, you gotta be a little creative somehow. Maybe like, I don't know, have some. You just gotta hope that that particular Kamen Rider has like more armor, like as an add-on or something, and then you can incorporate the fan or something. But yeah, anyway, aside from that, I think she looks pretty good or appropriate, and then there's a lot of lore to it, like you were saying, like definitely she has a lot of lore behind in her storyline. So yeah, she definitely has a lot going on, not besides just being colorful and gothic and cute and whatever, right? So there is quite a story to her, on top of her being an android, I believe. So yeah, and she's from Nest. So all right, carrying on to next fighting game stuff. There is going to be another beta. It is going to be an open beta starting from May 19th to 21st. That is next week, right? And next weekend, to be more specific. It's going to include Kimberly, Guile, Ryu, Luke, or Ken. I think Luke is Luke is included in there.
Luke is in there,
and Jamie, right? So yeah. So it's supposed to be 8 characters altogether. Oh yeah, and then Juri and Chun-Li. I think that's the one I'm missing. I think.
Sorry, everybody like me who wanted to play as Manon or
no Geef, man. Come on, we're the grappler.
No
man, let us try.
No fucking Marisha.
Oh, Marisa, yeah, Marisa, no Manon, and Geef, Conda. Come on, man. DJ. Gotta
no Blanca.
They should at least give us a pair of grapplers. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
Look, I just like how like some big FGG fighters out there like Justin Wong and stuff going like, I guess we couldn't crack this beta.
I
was like, Jesus Christ, sir, shut up.
Oh man,
not your fault.
yeah. Don't give them ideas, man. Don't give them ideas, because they got more characters, man. At least I think.
I mean, I'll try the beta because I want to see how Jamie and Jody play. Yeah. Because from what I heard from again FC fighting game players, they said Jamie's like he's beginner friendly, but can instantly go like advanced.
Yeah, he has a high ceiling, so yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of want to see like how beginner friendly he is.
Gotta manage the drinking and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I think he has Rekkas, so yeah, and then which aren't usually hard to do, just for casual sake. But like, but it has potential to be pretty good in the competitive field, right? So, but yeah, we got Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Juri, Jamie, Luke. So yeah. Oh yeah, and Guile, and who was the other one? Oh, Kimberly. There you go. Yeah. I do want to definitely want to try out Guile. I definitely want to try out Ryu can, right? The Shotos, gotta shout out the Shotos, and then maybe Jamie. I think Jamie of the new characters, I definitely want to try Jamie for sure. Just for this beta. I mean, hopefully I can make time for it, but we'll see. But yeah, glad to see more betas, more testing, more feedback, right, after that. And then the final push to June, right? So, because I believe this is going to be the last one before, or it seems like, excuse me, seems like the last one before it's released, because June is coming up, man, already. Like, we're already almost in the middle of May, dude. I feel like May just started, but it's already here. Like, Jesus. Middle of May is already happening. Fucking, like I said, Tears of the Kingdom is just literally tomorrow, like, as we record this. Like, Jesus. Time flies, you know? But yeah, anyway, beta test coming. Open. Yep.
So. And then, again, June's coming up. So everyone, prepare your wallets. You thought this month was... Oh, you thought that this month was a killer to your wallet. June is like this.
Right. When did RE4 remake come out? Was that in April?
I think like end of April. Yeah,
around there. Yeah,
like RE4 remake was like the starting pebble from the avalanche.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like it's the initial snowball, and then everything just builds up, dude. My goodness.
Yeah. And then we're all just gonna be like, shit.
I know.
Here it comes.
June is gonna be big. It's gonna be packed, dude. Like pretty much like the later half of May, and then June. Just all of June is gonna be fucking busy, dude. When it comes to video games, you know, because we got 16, we got Final Fantasy 16, and then Street Fighter 6, and then before that we got
Diablo 4.
Oh, Diablo 4. Again, yeah, another big release, man. Jeez.
Which again, like a lot of people are going like, which game are you gonna play? Diablo 4 or Street Fighter 6? Both. What do you mean? If I get to play Diablo 4, on first day I'll have Street Fighter 6. If I can't fucking play Street Fighter 6, but I can somehow get into Diablo 4, there it is.
Yeah.
Which might, if I did have the time and money, that would be me. Main computer Diablo 4, Street Fighter 6 here.
On so PlayStation, yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of debating. I'm kind of debating whether to play it between the PS5 or the PC. I don't know. It's crossplay anyway, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's crossplay.
But still,
I don't know if it's cross save. That's the thing.
Yeah. So,
which again, Capcom. This year could be your fucking big, like, not saving grace, but to show that, hey, we're listening to you guys. You want crossplay? Got it. You want cross save? Here you fucking go.
Yeah. Yep. I think.
To which again, like maybe when the next Monster Hunter game comes out, they'll finally say those magic words.
Oh my god, that'd be so good, dude.
Like you're gonna see me going like this.
Ooh. Like I don't want to see. Because see, if they don't do that, the whole cross save thing or whatever it's called, a cross progression, I'm gonna have to wait for the PC version. Like there's no way I'm gonna play the console version, because it's like most people in our circle have PCs. That's the thing, right? And then so they're gonna wait for the PC version, and then I have the hypothetically speaking, if I get the console version, I had to play that again on the PC version, and
you have to double dip.
Yeah, I think
a lot of people don't want to do.
Yeah, because I tried to double dip with Rise or whatever, and I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it again. Yeah, I tried.
Like when Rise came to PC, a lot of my friends wanted me to join them on PC, and I told them there's no cross save. Progression, I don't want to play it. And they're like, well, just use some mods to get what you are on the Switch. And I was like, then what's the point?
Yeah, if you can just it's like Game Shark, it's like, what's the point? I mean, other than to play with your friends.
On my Switch and the PS4, well, Monster Hunter World and Rise, I worked my ass for it. That was the satisfaction.
Yeah.
I don't want to jump back into a clean slate and then dirty it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I'm really fucking bored and I don't give
right,
two shits.
Don't get two shits anymore.
Mm-hmm. And go
I mean, time is a valuable resource, for all of us. But but same time, it's like, don't you want that satisfaction of getting these what do you call the jewels and then the armor pieces? The the mats.
It's like
yeah.
I'm only HR1, but somehow I have in-game gear.
I know, right? Like you have all.
It's like.
That's so like Game Shark or Action Replay. Remember those two things, man? Like back in the day when that actually works, before the whole like online thing. Man, what a time! What a time to be a cheater. Could you imagine with like if it somehow worked with like Apex Legends and just with Game Shark, right? I mean that means like everyone can cheat. You know what I mean? Like, if it worked, like it'd be so funny. Like unlimited health or infinite health. Like everyone has infinite health. No one's gonna die. So it's like, how's the game gonna end, right? That'd be pretty fucking weird. Or just like, you just win every match. You win every fucking match. It doesn't matter. It's just like, it'd be so weird. All right. Let's move on. We have no comments about the Street Fighter 6 and all that stuff. So, here is some bit of like trivia for those who follow fighting game tournaments, especially with Combo Breaker coming up. It seems like. So if you want to know the registration numbers, I mean, obviously we're not going to read all of them, but at least the top ones anyway. And the top one, of course, is Guilty Gear Strive still with 1,061 entries. And number 2 is actually Tekken 7 with 690. The mystery game actually is the third biggest one, which is 479. I don't know what that is because that's the point, right? It's a mystery. Smash Ultimate actually is still going strong with 425. That's number 4. Number 5, appropriately, is Street Fighter 5, 349. And then right after that, KOF, so 323. So actually not too far off from Street Fighter 5. So KOF 15 is just right up there within the top, what is that, 6? Yeah. And then Exer is right after that, actually. So Exer seems to be still going strong. Same with Melee. So Melee is still within top 10. Well within top 10. I think that's number 8 or 7. Yeah, number 8. Melty Blood right after that with 228. And then Third Strike 223, and then lastly we'll just leave it off with Ramblin' Versus with 217 entries. But you can see the other ones too with Central Fiction with Blaze Blue, Ultimate Marvel 3 right after that, still within like the 200s ish. DBZ Fighter or Dragon Ball Fighters and all that fun stuff. So KI still has 100 people, at least 100 people playing. ST, I'm assuming that's Super Turbo, but I could be wrong. So that's a pretty old ass game. So yeah, pretty much the gist of that. Oh yeah, DNF is like right around 141. That game has been done dirty, man. I'm telling you. And looks like people in the MK community are ready to move on to that MK game, right? That's been teased for a very long time. With the 86 entries. MK11 not as high up there for sure. For sure. Although then again, there's a lot of games that combo breaker, so gotta take that into mind. It's not like Evo where Evo has like 9 or 8 games, and then so people can just focus on those, Yeah. Any comment on these entry numbers right here for combo breaker?
No. They look pretty good.
You think it's appropriate or makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any
I do like
surprising
BB Tag's number.
BB Tag's number? Oh yeah. What was it? Yeah, 69 right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the true winner.
That's the true. That's the MVP. That's the MVP of this whole thing.
That's
right
the
here.
what's it called? The underdog.
Oh yeah. The underdog. You know. I'm just gonna hold on. Let me see. Wait, actually, is this actual combo breaker? Oh yeah, duh. I'm just gonna go on their Twitter. So the next combo breaker coming up is this coming up is the 26th of May. So that is on next week. So yeah, a couple weeks away. I'll try to actually maybe stream watch party combo breaker, because that's another like big tournament, so that's gonna be fun if I can make the time for it. I think by that time I should be okay with Tears of the Kingdom, but we'll see, because we don't know how long that game is or how addicting that game will be. But yeah, looking good for combo breaker though, in terms of just numbers alone and all that stuff. Right off the bat, so yeah. But you know, I think overall it does make sense. I don't think there's any like big surprise other than that mystery game. I don't know what that is. It says 479, so I don't know. I have no idea. It could be Marvel 2, because I don't see Marvel 2 on here anywhere else. So I don't know. Maybe it could be Mario Party for all we know. I have no idea. No idea. Or dude, if it was Wii Sports, man, oh man, I wish I entered. I feel like
No, it's Mario Party.
Mario Party. I've seen Chris G play Mario Party at a tournament, so it's pretty funny. With Yipes commentating, which is pretty funny. Or what?
Or no, the mystery game is Magic the Gathering.
Oh my god!
It's like how many of you guys know how to play this game?
What's the digital version? Whatever it's called? Is it just Arena or whatever? Or
yeah,
Magic
the Gathering Arena,
MTG Arena, yeah. So totally, no one's gonna bring up the whole rating thing, right? Yeah.
No one's gonna have like official judges.
Yeah, I know.
You're just gonna see like a lot of MTG players just foaming in the mouth. You're playing the card wrong. It's like, calm down, kid.
Yeah,
it's for charity.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll be it for Combo Breaker. I'll try to make time to maybe do a watch party stream for it, but we'll see. So let's move on to the Frontline side of things. So let me play this. There we go.
I wish I had a light stick, so
I know that. Just bring it. Just lightsaber, man. You have a lightsaber. Come on, that's a big lightsaber. I'm
not swinging that thing.
Come on, man.
I might whack my dad.
Just do the Tusken Raider thing. Come on, man. You know the Tusken Raider cheer. What?
This man. This man.
Come on. You know what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on. I'm not that much of a nerd.
Hello, human resources. Hello, human resources.
Come on, man. It's Tusken Raider. Come on, man. Come on.
No, but still. Hello, human resources.
Right.
What's wrong now, Zawa? He's trying to flirt with me in Tusken.
Come on, man. All right. Let's get back on the track here. So, deja vu, I call this deja vu because we totally did not see this headline before with the European Commission. Yeah, European Commission reportedly approving Microsoft's $69 billion acquisition for the whole, Activision Blizzard thing. You know what's been going on with that stuff. early next week supposedly. So again, like we've seen this before, like, oh, reportedly this is gonna happen, oh, reportedly this is gonna happen, you know. And then they, what do you know? It got blocked, and then it's gonna happen again because they appealed and then overrode or denied the block or whatever you call it. So, I don't know, man. I mean, at this point, it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen because the reason for blocking it was kind of stupid, sorta, with the whole cloud gaming thing. Yeah, I think they're just holding, holding the inevitable. So, I think it's gonna happen. Even if it doesn't, they're just gonna spend that money somewhere else, which I actually do not want to see because you just never know. Like, what if they use that money for Capcom or what all the other niche Japanese companies that were cool, and then they bottom out and they went to shit because of Microsoft, you know, especially with all the stuff that's been going on, which I don't know if you were kind of keeping up with it a little bit, but like the whole like interview with Phil Spencer and explaining what was going on kind of with Redfall, or at least kind of answering what was going on with Redfall, and like some insight on like general sort of like game development cycle, sort of. And it seems like, you know, Microsoft has a problem with like communications because there's just so many people working, right? So Phil Spencer and then all the other CEOs and whatever, like executive officers, chief executive officers, and businessman, right, are all up there, right? And then you have a bunch of like layers, and then you have the devs, right? And then between the layers are like the managers and all the communications people and whatever, blah blah blah. And they're kind of like the one, or you know, they get the directors and managers and all that stuff. They're kind of like the ones that they're just kind of like, oh yeah, it's cool, don't worry, you know, release it, you know, whatever, right? And they probably didn't even like ask directly like people like Phil Spencer because they're so busy with you know, especially with the whole acquisition thing, right? So maybe it is backfiring in a way with the whole acquisition because of the current games in development are, you know, being pushed out like this, you know what I mean? Like, so they can't do the communication back and forth kind of thing. Maybe, I mean, you know, I'm not an expert with the whole game dev business side of things either way. I don't know if I don't know if you were keeping up with that stuff, but was there anything that you understood, or did you gather anything from that, or not really? Not really, yeah, right. So it's a lot to take in for sure, right? I know a number of content creators had their opinions about it. I mean, I'm sure Asmongold talked about it. Maximilian talked about it. You know, he had like an hour video talking about it. You know, just content creators in general, of course, have been talking about it because, you know, Xbox seems to be kind of like in the very very rough patch, to put it nicely. You know, and it's like, what is the reason to buy an Xbox, right? Like, there's no game that's like screaming Xbox, like, oh, I gotta get an Xbox for this game, you know. There's nothing like that. It's all on the PC, you know, especially with the Game Pass. Like, you just get the most fun out of it from Game Pass on PC, you know, and just like pay what, $15 or $10 a month, and then you pretty much have like great access to all these games and, you know, all that stuff. With a few exceptions, of course, right? And then so when these like major releases have been coming out, they have been more or less like just flops, or just like underwhelming, disappointing, or whatever it is, right? Just with Xbox stuff alone or Microsoft stuff alone. You know, I mean, of course, that's been happening across other games, like, you know, Cyberpunk over the years, and other big releases too. You know, and so obviously it's not just Microsoft, but Microsoft is definitely one of the big three, and of course, so of course it's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. So a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, Xbox is screwed, or whatever it is, you know. So yeah, there's definitely a lot going on with that whole spiel, and on top of the whole acquisition, right? So we'll see about that happening or not, right? And whether it does or not, I think they have a lot of money at their disposal at the moment. So maybe they'll look into other companies and other such acquisitions in the future of things. So yeah. Was there anything generally relating to Microsoft at all, or not so much?
I don't know. I mean, as you said, there's nothing that shouts out Microsoft. So
Yeah, especially with
just
especially with Halo, right? Like, what happened in that game? You know, no one's talking about it. No one's like really going insane for it at this point. You know, that's such a big franchise, right? That's like one of the Xbox franchises. Where's Gears?
It was.
Yeah, it was. Where's Gears?
It was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why it's like again. I don't want to sound like an ass, but still, it's like maybe Microsoft should stop making Xbox consoles already.
That's what it seems like, right? Yeah.
If everything's just gonna jump to PC like a month or two later.
That's what it seems like. Like it seems like Microsoft kind of lost their way. Seems like with this kind of like game development. You know, I don't know, man. They're gonna have to really pull off something to please the Microsoft people who invested it over the years, like especially from like the 360 days, man. You know, kind of sucks to be an Xbox fan right now. And I'm trying to say it nicely, like it sucks whenever you invest something and it just doesn't pay off, kind of thing. I'm sorry for people who put their money into the Series X. Like, Jesus, man. Jesus. So I mean, at this point, like, even if they get this acquisition done, like, I don't know if it'll even help Xbox, but I could be wrong. Hope I'm wrong, but it, like you're kind of saying, like, it's probably gonna be all PC or mostly PC anyway. Unless you don't want to deal with the PC problems, then maybe the few people or the handful of people will get the Xbox just to avoid those problems. But
yep.
You got nothing to play right now, so it's like, ugh.
I mean, and it's kind of like that whole old, debate, like, oh, if you cannot afford a PC, then buy a console. But if you can't afford, this, then get this instead. It's like, Jesus.
Right.
Like, again, like I bought the PS5 because I freaking know that there are some games on the PSN line that's never gonna see the light of day on the PC.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right.
And then again, we have like, Nintendo the Switch.
Yeah.
There's some games I want on there, but lo and behold, they're not there. Oh well, that's why we have Dolphin.
I know, right? That's coming to Steam. Right, remember?
Now that's the part I'm like, Dolphin, has archives of like not like hard to find games or Nintendo games that people want on the Switch. So
right.
Hopefully, it's not gonna shoot Gabe Newell in the foot.
Yeah. Maybe Nintendo doesn't care about Dolphin. I don't know. Maybe they actually talked to them about it. Maybe that's why they're just putting it on Steam. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm reaching far into the stars, but maybe that's why they're doing it. I don't know. Because like I don't think what do you call Valve wants to deal with Nintendo, man. No way, dude. Especially with what happened with that one guy, you know, what's his name? Gary Bowser, like the hacker or whatever. Like, yeah, have
That's
to
why again, it's like Nintendo. You have games that we want. Just put it on your virtual
put them on
console,
there.
whatever.
Just put them on there, bro.
We don't care if it does not have an HD upgrade or not. Just slide in there.
I know. All right. Just put it on there and then worry about it later, you know. You maybe use that money as a supplemental budget thing to make those games. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. But back onto the acquisition thing. Probably gonna happen. Even if it doesn't, they're probably gonna just go look somewhere else. Is how it will play out either way, I think. All right, let's go into next thing. Just probably gonna be a quick one, involving with YouTube. So apparently YouTube is reportedly another reportedly thing, testing a block for ad block plugins. So assuming that this is true, right? People have been saying though that there's already a way around that, right? With how you block and ad block and all that stuff. It's like constantly updating. So I think it's constantly updating. But yeah. Did you hear anything about this or relating to this or?
Yeah, but I heard about it, yes. But see, I'm not worried about it because I do have ad block, but because I'm also sharing with my boyfriend the family plan, so I also have YouTube Premium.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like on that side of the fence, going like, "Oh dear, I am so sorry."
Mm-hmm.
Just go right back down. I was like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
But again, like I can understand why they don't want ad blockers active because that's how some or majority of YouTube channels get revenue and those small money cash in.
Yeah. Just just that extra little push in the cash flow. That it does help, right? And ever since Adblock became popular and all that stuff, it definitely is that much harder to try to make a living for this, especially for the mid and smaller YouTubers, right? So it definitely is making it harder to do so. But when it comes to the big people, not as a problem because they're popular. They have like other means to get money with like sponsorships and subscription plans of sorts or Patreons and blah 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 and all that stuff, right? They can just land these deals because they're so popular. But when it comes to mid and smaller YouTubers, like they don't got that kind of luxury. They just got ad revenue, and then of course the ad block is gonna block said ads. So you're gonna make revenue or money from that. So I do see both sides of it though, because those ads are pretty intrusive at times. Not as bad as on Twitch, but nonetheless though it is annoying. I get it. So right. What could you do, right? At this point, I mean, there's really no like solution, I don't think, for the middle ground or anything like that. You just gotta at the end of it, like, I don't know, more and more people need to like realize that, going to the ads and stuff like that will help the people you watch, right? And kind of like make that enter into their like repertoire, at this point, especially if this whole blocking thing or the anti-ad blocker thing is going to work, because it's been a thing across other platforms like Daily Motion and like all the other stuff, right? Of course, Twitch, those ads go through, man. So it's gonna be inevitable, all right, at some point. So I would say start getting used to it. You know, that's really all there is to it. That's the best way to put it, honestly. I mean, unless you block Origin or you block whatever the hell may come out, or ad block, if they can update it to where they can get around that, all right, great. But I don't know, man. You just gotta choose that road, right? Like, do you want to try to stick with ad blocking, or just start to get used to it, or even on top of that, you could try premium, you know, support further, you know, of people who you watch that much more. And yeah, it is, yes, like $12 or $10 or whatever. I forget how much it is, but there really honestly is no like perfect solution for all this, right? It's like with you do it, you either do it or deal with it. You know, it's like there's really no other way, honestly. I don't think. I mean, you know, what about you? I mean, do you feel the same or more or less?
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, there really isn't. Yeah, like I don't blame you, but at the same time, it's I don't blame y'all for trying to use ad block. But at the same time, as a creator myself who does have some sort of ad revenue, yeah, it'd be nice, but I get it, right? You know, I get it. They are annoying. They can be intrusive at times. In fact, there are ads out there that are like 10 minutes long, 8 minutes long, right? It's ridiculous at times. Now, could you skip them? Sure, but why do they even exist, right? And there are times where there's two ads that play, right? One that doesn't skip and the other that you can skip. But of course, the one you can't skip is always the one that's playing first, right? So it's like that does get quite annoying, especially when you're trying to watch videos back to back to back. You know, hey, I mean, I get it, but don't forget that, you know, content creators need money, right? It'd be nice to be able to be a part of that supplemental sort of like income, passive income, whatever, to help support the people that you like, and then it'll ensure that they'll keep going, you know, like especially when people look to YouTube as their main source of entertainment. Like, it's yeah, you know, that's something you shouldn't forget about. It's like, oh no, why is this YouTuber going away? Oh no, he's losing money, right? Maybe, I don't know. All right, let's go on to something a little more strange on the other side of things. There was a man in the UK, Sheffield to be more specific, that beat his neighbor to death with, guess what? A bag of Pokemon cards. This is from BBC. Yeah, he looks like Shia LaBeouf, actually. Yeah.
Sorry, that was very
random. Yeah, no. I get I definitely
ill will. That was very ill will. I'm so sorry.
I kind of get it though. I kind of see it though. I definitely kind of see it, especially when you let LaBeouf like grow out everything, right? His beard and hair and everything. Maybe if they'll do an autobiography, they'll hire LaBeouf to take on that role. But no, so this guy had problems, obviously. So he had some he was taking some sort of medication, and when he stopped taking his medication, guess what? He went crazy. So yeah, he has some sort of disorder, likely schizophrenia, which was exacerbated by cannabis use, and had stopped taking his medication. So yeah, that pretty much all add up to a murder. So I think his name is Hag. Hog? Hagu? I don't know how you pronounce that name truly, but I'll say Hog. So Mr. Hog, let me see. So they're in an argument of sorts, and Mr. Wilkinson is the victim, murder victim. After telling Mr. Wilkinson to come out, quote unquote, come out here and fight like a man, he attacked him with a bag containing 4 or 5 tins of Pokemon cards. One witness said. Witnesses described seeing Hog repeatedly swinging the bag like a cricketer, leaving Mr. Wilkinson bloodied and lifeless on the ground. Like Jesus. So that was pretty much like the gist of that. Now I think Wilkinson did call him a name, but still, that obviously doesn't matter. Definitely took it too far with the murder, with the, not to mention the bag of Pokemon card tins. Not just cards, it's the tins full of cards, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm like, it probably was full of cards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Now, what kind of cards?
Probably just commons. Yeah.
Probably a lot of commons.
Yeah.
And maybe that one foil.
I know, the one foil that you don't want. There's a bunch of like common, well, quote unquote common, like GXs, EXs, and ultra rares that you definitely don't want, because some of them kind of suck. Not all ultra rares are great, or you already have it and they just pop up for no reason, So, either way, he is jailed for at least 17 years, I believe. That's what it says here. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that. Pleading guilty, blah blah blah, all that stuff. He is going to be in a high security psychiatric hospital. So for all the treatment. So yeah. But yeah, definitely relating to what we talk about, right, with Pokemon cards and stuff like that. We talk about Pokemon cards in the past.
Yep.
Yeah. So definitely at least something worth talking about here. Like, just I've never would ever have seen the day, or thought of seeing the day, of somebody beat someone to death with Pokemon cards. More or less tins full of Pokemon cards. That's just so funny, kind of, or strange, I should say. It's like, of all the things you can grab, right? You specifically made a bag, put together some tins full of Pokemon cards, and then go out your way to carry the bag and then beat someone with it, right? Like, Jesus. Not a pipe, not a crowbar, not a bat, not a cricket bat, because this is the UK. Like some sort of like blunt weapon, right? It's specifically a bag of Pokemon cards. I mean, yes, this is a murder, right? But just one of those things. One of those strange things, man. Anything else you wanted to say for this Pokemon card bit here? I guess anything can happen at this point. If anything you can think of, it'll happen. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the Anchorman meme. Wow. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, pretty much. The guy was crazy, though. That's kind of makes sense. What's crazy though, in this next bit, is that Fortnite is now an Olympic esport, but not how you think. According to this headline, anyway, from VGC, or excuse me, VG 247. So yeah, it's an Olympic sport within the esports section, of course, but TLDR, it's not going to be the battle royale that we always see, but they're going to have a custom map with a shooting range of or within Fortnite. So there's going to be doing the accuracy shooting competition thing that you've seen with Olympic sports, and but just with Fortnite. So I don't know how that would be entertaining to watch, because I don't know, like Fortnite isn't like really like that kind of like game to do that kind of sport, if you ask me, unless they're gonna just do all sniper rifles. But I don't know, like what do you make of that when you hear that?
Go you guys.
Yeah.
Still don't know what the hell is happening.
Yeah. So it says,
I'm just gonna be.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm just gonna be sitting, going like, "Do you follow this? No, no, okay."
Right. So in quote, it says a specially designed Fortnite creative island made to reflect sports shooting competition will put the target aiming accuracy of sharpshooters to the test and see them navigate the in-game environment as they compete to become an Olympic esports series winner. So it's not just like, obviously, like, you know, shooting at a target, just like sitting there, right? You'll probably like move around. You know, it's kind of like one of those like you ever seen those like weird, like those crazy like skiing, like it's like those like multi thing within an event. Like you ski and then they take a rifle and shoot at a target, and then you go ski again, and then you go to another station and you do this, and then it's like those like kind of competitions or whatever within the Olympics. I think I've seen a couple of times that before. I'm like, what is going on? But okay, they got rifles, they got skiing, they got this and this and that. Like it's kind of like an Iron Man, right? Like you ever heard of, like, have you heard of Iron Man or triathlons?
Yep.
So you know, you run, you swim, you know, yeah, you bike, you know, that kind of type of stuff. I think it might be that. I think it might be like a multi-layer kind of shooting competition, not just like, oh, you're just shooting at a target. You gotta like move around and then hit this moving target, and then hit this target from this distance, and then you gotta like, I don't know, build this house or something. I don't know. Because you know, Fortnite building, right? So could be that. But yeah, it's still pretty strange. And I guess it's going to happen soon-ish for the esports side of things. So at least for this one, it says this event will feature 12 players from the 2023 Fortnite Champion Series and is set to air June 23rd. Along with other games coming. So let me see. Yeah, it's being held in Singapore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. what a time we're living in right now, right? What a time we live in. All right. Any other comment? Fortnite being an Olympic esport. All right.
Just more of like, damn.
Yeah.
Getting somewhere, kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, what a time we live in, because apparently there, 2 games have been named the greatest games of the 21st century, or at least one of the greatest games of the 21st century, but being added to the World Video Game Hall of Fame, according to Discussing Film, anyway. So, well, without looking, can you guess? Will you take a shot of what those 2 games are?
Like anywhere in the placement, or top 2?
No, not top 2. Just think of 2 games that could possibly be put into the Hall of Fame, Video Game Hall of Fame
Of the 21st century.
of the 21st century. Yes.
Well, one of them is going to have to be a Final Fantasy game. I'm going to say 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then my second choice will be
Final Fantasy 7 or like, is there a specific Final Fantasy or just?
no, I would say it's just 7.
Okay.
Since you know the train and stuff.
Yeah.
And then my last choice will be, I don't know, fuck it, a Fallout game.
A Fallout game? Okay. All right.
All right, let's go.
All right. Well,
Survey
says The Last of Us and Wii Sports. So Last of Us I can kind of see, but Wii Sports, Wii Sports, really, really now.
I think they put in Wii Sports because it's a game to give you that little like not edge, but that little like excuse to like, oh, I'm sorry, did I hit you in the face?
Oh, dude.
It's a good little stress reliever against the person that you're playing against.
Dude, this is a true story. I mean, I didn't do it, of course. I saw it happen, and it was on my couch.
He was the one that did it.
I wish I recorded that though. I wish it was like one of the few times.
I wish I was the one that did it. I was like, whoa.
No. So one of the few times I did not record our session of Wii Sports, it was like, oh damn, man. But it was on an afternoon. I believe it was after school, after high school, right? One of the high school days, right? And then it was like me, three other of my friends, and so I was on one edge of the couch, and then the two people involved were in the middle, and then my other friend was on the other edge of the couch, and we were playing tennis, and one of the friends in the middle he was just like swinging, right? And you know where that's going, and he just whacks my other friend next to him in the face, like right here, like right in the eyebrow, right here. and then my friend that got hit, he's like, what the fuck, man, like what, like why? and then
why, Lord,
like why, like and the guy swinging, my friend swinging, he was like, oh no, I'm sorry. And me and the guy and the friend that was on the other edge, we were just like busting up so bad. Oh man, those are the days of couch gaming, just with friends. Nintendo game, right? That's like the pinnacle of family couch co-op gaming. Yes, it's definitely family friendly, all right, but but hey, at least the remote stayed on his hand, right? Because those videos with the guy was playing bowling and then it slipped out of his hand and it hit the screen.
Yeah,
and
the straps magically broke.
Oh no, because the line was too thin, right? It's the little line, because that's why they had a recall and then they made the line thicker. I actually have one of those remotes with the thicker thing, but surprisingly, the very first straps that I had are still holding up. They're still holding up, strangely. But anyway, yeah. So that's like one memory I can definitely share. That actually happened with the physical hitting thing, right? With your bit, like that's actually what happened, right? So, but if you do think about it, though, right? Let's not forget what happened with the Wii. It was some of the best-selling consoles of all time from Nintendo. It was so popular, right? Because it was family-friendly. It was like they had that motion gaming thing going on, like, you know what I mean? Like it was like although while yes, it was like a deviation from your actual fan base, right? Everyone else around the hardcore gamers got a piece of that pie. A lot of people did, and that's why the Wii was successful. But a long term, let's say like a detriment because you know why, right? Because the whole like thing with the family friendly image, it didn't cater to like the third party games too much, and it's him with the Wii U, right? They tried to cater back to the hardcore gamers, but too many people were confused. Like, what is this? Like, is this an add-on? Is this like, with the Wii U, is this like an add-on? Is this just like another Wii? Like, what's going on, right? Because they failed to market it well, and then they tried to use they just expected people to just buy it just because it's Nintendo. But that was kind of like the dark ages kind of for that bit. But of course, Wii Sports, let's not forget, that game came with the Wii, and we all know how many Wiis were sold. So that's kind of why it kind of has this sort of like everlasting impression, especially with the music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever played Wii Sports with your friends?
Yes.
I think we've all got a piece of that, right? So.
Yep. Playing tennis, and then magically let's say your TV is at a good, space away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us, couching. Others are full on
like
animated.
Standing up. Yeah. Okay, then what? And then
I was one of those setting up, and magically, I'm over here already. It's like, wait, how did I get from the couch to here?
Oh man, yeah, you get into it, man. You get into it. That's the magic of Wii Sports. That's why it lasted as long as it did up to this point with the Switch Sports, which kind of a disappointment for me, to be honest. But but that aside, we can't forget the fact that Wii Sports they made that everlasting impression because of what happened with the Wii. You gotta remember that. So it does look funny, right, with these two games. So that's why this guy right here, I liked his quote tweet. Let me bring it up again. It just says one of the greatest games of all of the 21st century, and then The Last of Us. Meaning,
and this,
and then this. I would absolutely, I don't disagree with that. I think Wii Sports is a great game. It was such a coming from someone who made content around Wii Sports and Nintendo games, couch co-oping and stuff like that. Of course, I'm gonna feel this way. Of course, I'm gonna be all like enthusiastic about it. You know what I mean? So that's where I come from. This is what this YouTube channel comes from, pretty much. It's the Wii Sports, man. We have fun. That was the series we had for a very long time. And then times change. That's kind of appropriate. Makes sense. And that's all right. It happens. That's life. But at least this is like acknowledged as somewhere form. We don't even know if this Hall of Fame is official or not. But I mean, the fact that people make this kind of jokes, I think it's uplifting, right? Like it kind of is that game in our hearts, for Wii Sports anyway. Last of Us, it's something what to expect. It's come on, it's highly budgeted. It's like a movie, like a Hollywood movie. Of course, it's gonna be good, right? You know what to expect. But Wii Sports, it's just a free game that came along with the Wii. But look how it turned out. So I grabbed this bit right here. Just of course I'm gonna be talking about it, man. Like. And then there's Last of Us. We both played Last of Us, right? So, it was like putting your PS3 to the very limit. Same with mine, It sounded like a jet engine, but boy was that game great in its own right. But Wii Sports, man, come on, we can never forget. All right,
it's like. Wii Sports was pretty much our humble beginnings.
Yeah, I mean, for a number of us, yeah. I mean, for especially in like the most random regards, right? I mean, for YouTube, like all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I miss those days, man. I miss those days when the Wii was the new hotness. I wish I can kind of go back to that time just to relive it, but move forward we must. That is the thing in life we must do. So, moving on into moving forward, right? We have a game that's coming out soon, right? With Tears of the Kingdom. Just wanted to put this out here into the game's news, just to double confirm that yes, the dungeons are a thing in Tears of the Kingdom for those who were worried. So this is coming from the developers. I'm not gonna read the whole interview thing right here, but yes, they were talking about it. That yes, dungeons are a thing in Tears of the Kingdom. That was the number one worry thing about me too, because they didn't talk about it. I'm like, that's what makes it Zelda for me. It's the dungeons, not so much like the combat or whatever it is. I mean, it's got the master sword. I mean, whatever, right? Breaking weapons, that yes annoys me too, but the dungeons, that's what's important to me, right? There's something to do, and there is something to do definitely in Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm glad to see that. So, and yeah, I mean, there's been good reviews coming out. Of course, it's Zelda. I mean, it's what more than what can you expect, right? For a Zelda game. So, but yeah, I mean, it even if let's say this game goes on sale somehow, I know it's a Nintendo game, so that rarely happens. But if you can manage to get this game at a discounted price, Zawa, like, would you still get it or no?
Me?
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that. I mean, not everyone, needs to be excited for it. It is Zelda, but hey, I understand. I mean, for people, some people, for at least a good number of people, I mean, yeah, it does just look like a Breath of the Wild expansion, right? More than like a separate game costing at $70 at the start. I did pre-order mine this yesterday, as we record this, and because of Best Buy, right, and then the coupon code and all that stuff, I managed to get it for just around $60. But then again, I would have been able to get that cheaper if they had it at $60 from the beginning, right? So it's like, man, I had to really squeeze out the coupons and like the reward points, yeah, just to get it even around $60. Like, Jesus, man, I think it was like 65 easily, but boy, oh boy, I hope this does not set a precedent though for $70 Switch games. Like, come on, dude. Remember we talked about Nintendo was like, oh no, it's a case-by-case basis,
Yeah.
Yeah. My ass.
Liar.
You liar. Lies. All lies. All lies. Sorry, I love Austin Powers, man. But yeah. Especially with that lady. So yep, for those are still kind of concerned about Tears of the Kingdom, I'm sure it's a good time. It's just a matter of putting up with all the annoying stuff around it, like the price and blah 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 blah. Fucking $70, man, that's crazy for a Switch game. Like, bruh, come on. Like, is it gonna cook me? Is it gonna bring me snacks? Like, what? The gamer snacks, like like Mountain Dew and Doritos. So, but I mean, at the end of it, it's Zelda. I think it's gonna be good or fun at least. Now,
yep.
there is another game that was well received controversies aside, and it has earned. Let me bring up the soundboard again. All right, and this link right here. So it is Hogwarts Legacy, and at this point, it's past $1 billion. Yeah. So, it sold a lot of copies. Let's put it that way. 12 million copies within the first 2 weeks. But yeah, in terms of sales though, or in terms of money, it's past $1 billion. That's crazy.
So again, to all those ones that are saying, you know, boycott Hogwarts, blah blah blah, it's like, wow, you really don't know how the internet works, do you?
Yeah. Yeah, it came at such a like bad cost too, because it's like you did all this, you were harassing people, right? And it sucks because like a lot of those people aren't even a part of the trans community. Like it's just people who just feel like being mad. You know, it's just people that have no better use of time on their hands. That not only make the trans community look bad, right? But they try to make the streamers feel bad, which has happened with a VTuber. I think it was a girlfriend gamer that felt very, very just bad about it, to just breaking down to tears. You know, people were put through this shit for what cost, right? For what cause, right? To boycott the game, quote unquote. You're only gonna put more eyes on that, more blips on that radar. You know, more eyes on from the audience. Like, oh, look at this game, man. Oh shit, it looks fun. That's probably why you got more sales than they wanted to prevent it. You know. Not to mention they've been still like fixing the game, patching it. You know, they're trying to make this game the best as possible. You know, in a sea of games that were coming out in recent times, it's one of the ones that did have fewer bugs. But yeah, they actually, have you heard about this one? They actually added arachnophobia mode, which essentially takes it replaces the spider enemies with something else, you know. So that's very specific, but it goes to show that they're, you know, trying to cater to, you know, their audience and stuff like that. They're you know, they're giving them options.
Yep.
That's a lot of patch notes though, let me tell you, brother. Look at this. That's like a whole, like, Jesus, look at this. Look how many patch notes they got.
Not enough. More words on screen.
Yeah.
We need to write a fucking...
I'm still scrolling. Okay, there we go. Like, Jesus. Damn, for a game that didn't have bugs, like how many that had... Well, I mean spiders, but you know what I mean, like real, you know, the game bugs, you know. It still had a lot of work to do, right? But there they are. Oh, that's right. It also came out on PS4 and Xbox One just recently, so now everyone can enjoy that. That's also, I think that's also why it's getting those sales too, because of they're catering to the previous gen players who still don't have PS5s or Xbox Series X's and stuff like that. So that is one more reason why. But I think a huge part of it just came from the fact that it was like trying to be boycotted, and it had the opposite effect. Guess what? That's just kind of how it works. Unfortunate for the boycotters, but you know. But yeah, any comment about Hogwarts Legacy?
I mean, congratulations.
Yeah,
Like, in a
congrats.
good way. Like, you really like kind of like shut up the idiots.
Yeah.
Trying to boycott this game for like a dumb reason.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, definitely we could have lived without the boycott for sure, because obviously those people did not have to go through that, like that for sure, man. The idiots that just try to um go after the wrong people, especially.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, like come on, like if you're gonna be angry at somebody, okay, then be angry at the one who's been supposedly saying all those things, which is J.K. Rowling, right? It makes a little more sense, but still, you're gonna be yelling at a brick wall. It's like it's not gonna. It's just gonna be a waste of your time. Use that time to, oh, I don't know, try to try to make yourself happy. Like I don't know, like why you gotta be pissed off? You know, that's always been the thing, right? Like people just feel like getting pissed off nowadays. They don't want to be happy. Just want to be angry for some reason.
I mean, it's like that. That it's like that other meme. Like there's a group of people on this side all having fun, and that one guy's like screaming at you. Then that one big ass like,
Oh yeah,
yeah. Anyways,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen those people, unfortunately, in some communities, but at the end of it, they're doing nothing to your sort of they're doing nothing to stopping you from achieving your goals, right? So yeah, ignore them, but yeah, I understand it's definitely hard to deal with at times too, because it's that whole vocal minority thing, right? Like yeah, it seems at the end of it, most people don't care, but the way it happens is it seems like there's a lot of people doing that. It comes in floods, it comes in waves, and it is tough to deal with at times. I definitely understand. But boy, those people are wasting their time. They are wasting their time and energy for just the worst things possible. But anyway, enough of that. Hogwarts Legacy gets 1 billion. Congrats. All right, let's move on to the last thing for the game's news, which is Apex Legends. I think the new season is going to come up next week, right? If I'm correct, or is it out already? I don't know. But there's these skins for Ballistic. They always have like the two default legendary skins and then the other two recolors for it, and then
mm-hmm.
So these are the starting skins for Ballistic, that you can earn from the loot boxes and stuff like that. I kind of like the ones on the left, right? The two ones on the left. I like the black hair, with the blacker beard, and there's one with the black hair but with the gray beard,
The second one, dude. If the jacket colors are switch, he looks like he could fit right into like Deus Machina.
Oh yeah. You're talking about the ones on the left, right?
Yeah.
He kind of does come off as like Deus Ex Machina kind of vibes. Pretty cool. Of the 4 skins anyway. And then here's the one for like you can buy. This one has like a beret. Yeah, I didn't realize he had a robotic arm. Or maybe he does have a robotic arm for this costume, but what about the ones here? Does he? It's kind of hard to tell, but I guess for this costume, maybe he has a robotic arm here, This one looks pretty cool. It's like kind of safe, kind of not too extravagant, but like, it's not bad. If you like Ballistic, all right, If you want to go for it, then go for it. But yeah, that's essentially it for that part. I think there's a trailer for the season, for the upcoming season. So let's check it out. More specifically, the Battle Pass.
Locked, loaded, and looking good. With the all-new Lights Out Arsenal Battle Pass. The Apex games require speed, cunning, and deadly elegance. Time for a bit of a float. And Horizon's...
Of course, Horizon has another skin.
Specialist is the height of lethal luxury. But refined warriors wield weapons of only the highest caliber. The legendary Pulseater Devotion gives you the look of a truly refined killer.
You poor sod, did you forget who I am?
While the reactive Frontier Faithful and Outlands Obliterator car make you into a dashing death dealer.
A woeful defeat.
And if you're looking for a custom piece that isn't off the rack, Watson's legendary System Shock will make you the classiest controller on the field.
You burned bright, but you burned out.
I kind of like that skin for Watson.
Sophisticated skins, gun charms, emotes, and holo sprays at your disposal.
Off we go.
Respect, brother.
You're guaranteed to find something to fit your tastes.
Think of this as a permanent blackout.
And finish your enemies. In the all-new Arsenal Battle Pass.
So, any comment on the skins or anything to that sort? I'll like slow it down. Hold on.
There's some skins I like Valkyrie's one. Others are kind of like they could have done a little bit more.
Valkyrie?
Yeah,
You mean her like that's
that one.
That's Watson.
Is it Watson?
It's Watson.
Oh.
Yeah. If you're paying attention, that's Watson because she was doing the
I know,
the
but
System Shock. She like
it's just because the hair is Valkyrie.
I mean, and then the shoulders, right? Look at the shoulders. Yeah, I know.
Still,
Yeah. That's Watson. Yeah, and then there's Horizon.
That should have been a Valkyrie.
It should have been.
So-
Yeah.
Because these things here
That's kind of confusing.
looks like, could have been Valkyrie's, rocket pods.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that dumbass. Oh, that's Watson. No, that's Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Like just fucking switch it already. Like,
It
it looks nice. Just take off those
the rocket
things
pods.
on the
Yeah.
side.
I think maybe
Unless it's part of a special emote that she shoots little.
little things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be a concern, right? Like, it might confuse people. Like, oh, it's Valkyrie. Oh no, it's just it's just
It's a Watson.
it's a
skin.
Watson.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
That
Like,
could be
why is it
confusing. Yeah. I mean, that could play a part. Like, oh, it's just a Valkyrie. I'll go after, or just whatever, right? Oh,
I know. It's like, where's this Valkyrie skin?
why is this?
Where is it?
Yeah, like why is this Valkyrie not flying, or why is this not floating, or whatever? I mean, Horizon can do that, but what? Oh, wait, why do I see a what do you call the Horizon tactical? What's going on?
I know. It's like, why is that Valkyrie putting up
Black
fences?
Yeah, fences. Yeah, or black holes or whatever. Like what? Yeah, I do see where you're coming from with that. Yeah, especially if you're not like
you can tell that's Horizon because her face didn't change. It's just her hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
But freaking Watson looked like she full on.
Oh no, she looks like a full on different character for sure.
Yeah, like she got a full on facelift.
Mm-hmm. Makeover. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely looks quite different, for sure. But if we're talking about like far away, like distance wise, it could probably mix people up for like a couple of seconds or something, for a moment. But I like what's her face? Lifeline's color. I like the black thing in her eye, and then her pupil being bright and stuff like that. So I actually like this color for Lifeline. She always gets like the cool like for what do you call it? Like the purple skins or like the blue skin or whatever you call it, right? So yeah, they're the emotes for it. Gun colors. What's the oh, it looks like the one on the left, that's the what do you call it? The new like just legendary reactive skin you get by the end. And that looks like a car skin. Okay. We got new emotes for Fuse and Watson right here, which is, you know, cute as always, I guess. New victory poses, maybe? No, I think maybe old ones, I don't know. I forget. And then you can see, of course, the changes they've done for World's Edge. You see this big ass tower right here. Streamer oh yeah, streamer building is pretty much, looks like it's gone. I think. It looks like it. Looks like it's gone. Yeah, there's no more riding up and down the stupid fucking zip line. God, that was so annoying. Yeah, the gun looks pretty cool. The gun skin. The reaction, yeah, with the reactive thing. More of Watson, who looks very different. Yeah, so yeah, another season of Apex coming up. Oh no, it already is out. So it is out. Okay. So I gotta get working on that because for the battle pass, I definitely want the Watson skin. It does look pretty cool to me, but yeah, it does look very drastically different from Watson herself. And then, of course, get Ballistic. Try them out. Oh, yeah. So it did come out this last Tuesday, or this recent Tuesday. Okay. Cool. I thought it was gonna come out next Tuesday for some reason, but oh well. I missed out on the very, very last reactive skin for, what was it, the Mastiff? But I already got the one before it, so it's fine. I got one of the skins at least. Are you going to be considering trying out Ballistic or down the line later sometime?
Probably way down the line, since, you know, this month and next month is going to be Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially, you're still working on 14, right? From what it looks like? Yeah.
Always working on 14.
Yeah.
14 is never ending, sir.
Oh, yeah, it's a live
the
service.
Day 14 ends was when Yoshi Pete says this.
Yeah,
we're done.
What if he actually live streams the actual like shutdown? That'd be so like, oh, like I don't.
That'll be very devastating for him.
I know, yeah.
Like he'll have to like just sit there and just hold it in, and then once he pulls that plug, it's like he just loses it.
Yeah, I know. That'd be like, yeah, like I don't play 14, but I feel like I would definitely feel it for him, you know, like sympathize for him, you know, and all the millions of players that have been like working so much toward this game, and then for it to shut down. But yeah, and then yeah, this few months is gonna be pretty busy, so I don't know if I'll like hit hard on the battle pass at the initial push, because I'm also working on Star Rail that just came out like a couple weeks ago now, and then not to mention the Genshin stuff, like, yeah, so I got stuff to do, and then plus Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be this weekend, I believe, hopefully. So it's gonna be kind of dry for Apex, for me anyway, at least, because of those things. And in June, it's still gonna be games. Yeah, are you playing Diablo 4?
Don't know yet.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know, right? Because Yeah. They're gonna be stuck on that start screen for
That's because
a what 8 hours.
yep, it's gonna be fucking Overwatch 2 all over again.
I know, dude.
The only shit for Street Fighter 6, I'm gonna buy it digitally.
I think
And
I'm gonna do the
for,
same. Yeah.
physically, it's from this place, and that is 16 deluxe edition, $104.
Jesus, what does the deluxe one come with? You
I
remember?
don't know.
Oh, he just bought it for no. He just bought
He
it.
just threw money. He just threw money.
He just threw hundreds of dollars for no fucking reason. We're not even like understanding what you get. Jesus. I'm pretty sure you get like what do you call it? Like the rings and like the what do you call the yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. What does it come with? Come on.
Yeah. If I really fucking did that without reading anything, I would have fucking shoot my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get a map, steelbook case, and in-game stuff.
Oh, the steelbook. Yeah. Okay. I kind of want a steelbook case for it. But we'll see. I mean, I gotta see.
The map is cloth, like like
it's like a replica of a fantasy-esque map. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a cloth. Ooh,
yeah.
Shit. Do I have to laminate that or put that in a fucking
like a frame? Yeah,
picture frame.
Yeah. Let me look it up for myself. Let me see the goods.
Like it's like that shit.
Yeah.
They fucked up, kids.
Special edition? No, I'm just gonna put deluxe edition.
Deluxe.
Yeah. Guess I'll click on this. Is it pre-order? Is that where it'll take us? God damn it! Hold on, let me put it on Best Buy. Hopefully, it won't ask for the
verify your age.
Yeah, I don't want to say how old I am. Okay,
he's 12. He's 12.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
He's legal.
Yeah. What? what nation? Like, what are you talking about, man? What the fuck? All right, anyway. So, okay. All right. Steelbook case looks pretty cool. The map, all right. And then you get the box for it. Okay.
Now, if you wanted to throw about $500, you could have gotten the collector's edition with the fucking big ass statue.
Jesus. Okay, so I wonder what the bonus content is when it comes to the digital stuff.
I am.
Okay. Oh. No, wait, no. The Blood Sword is only in the collector's edition. Of course. What the fuck? Come on, man.
Well, it may be in there, but you know, like how some games are later down the line. It's gonna be like, here you go. And then they're the pre-order bonuses.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. The Kate's Charm, the Scholar Spectacles, and the Braveheart.
Kiss a City.
Oh, but you don't even... Oh, what? So you don't even get all of them in the physical edition of the deluxe one. That's, kind of scummy. You don't even get the Scholar Spectacles. I don't know what it does, but... Yeah. Yeesh. Come on, Square Enix. Dropping the ball there. All right. Well, sorry about that tangent. That's it for Apex, I believe. Oh yeah. I did want to talk about some nerfs and whatever changes are coming for it. So hold on. Oh yeah, there's a Nessie you can pick up in the firing range, so you don't have to wait for April Fool's Day to try out the Nessie. So it's just sitting there. And then let me see. Oh, that's what the banner, or is that a banner? What is this? Oh, it's a frame. This is a frame you get when you master some weapons, or each weapon, I guess, or one of the weapons, maybe. Oh, every weapon. Oh, okay. So you get this frame if you master every weapon. Damn. Okay, we already saw the skins for Ballistic. Okay. We saw the stuff for the Battle Pass. Gold weapons will be Flatline, Triple Take, Spitfire, Mastiff, Vault. The crate weapons will be the L-Star. And then the RE5 will make a return to ground loot. And then when it comes to crafting, it's going to be the Alternator and Sentinel, which is very strange. Okay. And then the Eva, A, and Repeater will be back on the floor. And then, of course, the crate version of the L-Star, right? That'll have Disruptor rounds, which is more damage on shields. But it's damage reduced from 17 to 16 per shot, I guess. Projectiles pass through, 60% damage retained. Oh, it's got AP rounds, it seems like. Projectile growth increased. Improved recoil, removed barrel. Maximum ammo for it is 324. And yeah. And then more changes to other weapons. Oh, Repeater's gonna get a buff because it says projectile size increase when charged. Triple Take is gonna get changed too. It says projectile size increase, improve hip fire spread, tightening bullet pattern when fully choked. Ammo per shot actually is a buff because it says, you know how like when you shoot, it's always 3 shots per thing. It's just gonna be 1. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be 1. And then magazine adjusted to match the new ammo cost. Okay. Purple mag is gonna go from 9 shots to 10. So that's it for the Triple Take. So the Triple Take is getting buffed, definitely. R99 is also gonna get changes. I think looks like it's nerfs. Remove 1 bullet from all magazines and the base as well. Okay, that's okay. Charge rifle. Reduce shots per magazine. Now it's only 3 instead of 4. And they reduced the spawn rate for it. Oh, sorry, Zawa. You can't grief people as much because the charge rifle is going to have less spawning and reduce shots. Number of shots. So you have to reload after 3 instead of 4.
Uninstalling.
I know you like your charge rifle, man, and your flatline.
Fortnite.
Yeah. You gotta go with what is it? The well, I guess a repeater or what was oh Jesus. Oh, longbow. There you go. The longbow. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting changes, I guess, to shift or put a rift in the waters, I guess, a little bit. All right. Any comments on like these changes or whatever, or? So far, anyway? No? Okay.
Looks so good.
Yeah. Really? Especially the charge rifle? You think that's fair, or?
Yep.
I think it's fair because it is quite, yeah. Oof.
Because we gotta remember, not long ago, Charge Rifle had that one little glitch.
Which was?
the infinite charge rifle,
Oh, damn.
where it was king. And then they fixed it, and yeah, so I think it's a good not nerf, but
It's a good
a
balance
good
change.
workaround.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, to have other players, like, hey, stop relying on this. There's actually other good, weapons out there.
Yeah.
Please use other weapons.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely calls for use of different weapons. Yeah, instead of that one weapon everyone wants. There's also changes to the classes. So smart loot gains adjusted to reduce skipping upgrade tier. Now be less likely to jump from white to purple or blue to gold. Which, yeah, okay, that makes sense, because yeah, you're just all of a sudden like, oh man, you just got all this loot or something. But yeah, optics are now given based on team rather than just a legend who opens them. Okay, that's interesting. Added special drop rate for gold optics. Okay, that's for the assault class, so it's more on the loot side of things. Skirmishers care packages are now automatically pinged for the team on reveal. Okay, that's nice. You don't have to like aim for the fucking thing and like, oh, shit, oh shit, especially for those who aren't particularly good at that. This includes empty care packages that have already been looted by another team. Support bins now guarantee at least one battery in one of the secret compartment slots. Support bins now award MRBs. Is that the banners, I guess? If your ally is dead. Yeah. Oh no, it's mobile respawn beacon. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your ally is dead, even if you don't have their banner. Oh wow, that's interesting. Legend banners are now crafted by any player. I saw this. By any player who has a support legend in their squad. So that's good for, like, obviously within your friends, right? But you know how people are, randos. They like to just leave after when they get shot or whatever, or get knocked down. It's like, oh, come on. But, so, if you have any sort of support legend on your team, now you can make the banner. I can make the banner, even if I'm not the support dude. That's actually kind of cool. So, what do you think about that support change?
More.
You want? Yeah. Of course you want more. You want you think Lifeline needs her shield still? That's like, no. Shut up. you sit down and shut up. No. That shit was so broken, Len. Oh my god.
Watch. See, kids, if I was next to Hawk, he would get like a freaking rolled up newspaper and just start.
Nah, yeah, dude. I get the chonkla, man. Like, come on, man. Lifeline does not need a fucking shield on her revive already, man. Like, come on. There's a reason why they made that change. Like, come on. But anyway, so that's why they made Newcastle. Yep. Yeah, that was too much. That was definitely too much. But yeah. So there was one more change. I think was that was like somewhere early on. Oh yeah, so right here. So Catalyst, her Dark Veil. Now scan highlights and diamonds are no longer visible through the Dark Veil. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wait a minute. Then the video, like, the video that showed off Catalyst, like, show that like Seer couldn't scan through, the thing, but then in the game you could just scan them. It's like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, But now they actually are appropriately changing to that. So I was like, okay, all right, they're fixing that. Mirage, a big change for him. Now he's going to be a support hero instead of a skirmisher. Which what do you think of that change? Going from skirmisher to support for Mirage.
I mean, I kind of see it, but I don't see it. Like,
Right. It's weird.
'cause
Yeah.
the only thing that would consider as a support would just be his revive.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, just because his revive is like, yeah, it makes him invisible, and it makes your friend invisible for a couple of seconds after they're revived. So there it makes sense, but he does have a skirmisher kind of thing going on with the whole like cloning the the mirages, right? Like, he can escape out of some fights and stuff like that as a skirmisher, just like with Wraith and Octane to an extent, right? So it's weird. It's like a weird in between. Even Ash is like a weird in between, right? Because she's like, she has the portal. She has but she's an assault class, right? And then she has the shuriken thing, right? Like, so she's got a bit of like all the like tools, of like control, a little bit, right? And then you have the skirmisher thing with her portal, but she's put into assault class. So I mean, she can open up the red case, the red boxes, right? So it's like this weird. Ash has this like weird hybrid thing going on, And then you have Callus. So yeah, Mirage got a big change. Ash here now gets slowed to weapon sprint speed instead of weapon walk speed when using her attack. So okay, that's a buff, I guess you could say. All right, but I think Mirage though is a pretty big change though. Which, like, you're right, it is weird because his revive is very support-esque, but his overall kit is that of more of a skirmisher than anything. So I don't know. We'll see how that works. How it works out for Mirage. So yeah, I think that's all the other big changes that were talked about. Again, that the season is out, so I would like to at least secure Ballistic and then maybe try him out a little bit whenever I'm taking a break from like Star Rail and perhaps Tears of the Kingdom or something. But yeah. Any other things you wanted to say for Apex, or you good?
Real good.
We good? Okay. All right. Let's try to wrap it up with the anime movie streaming series and whatever news, with this Gamera poster being one of them, or Gamera. Now you can yeah. So we all know it's 6 episodes. So it's gonna be a short series, and then he's gonna be fighting 5 kaiju. Lo and behold, one of them is missing, right? Or 2? Yeah, 2. So we have Gamera, of course. This one, Jiger, right, is gonna be one of them. Gauss is of course, right? That's a staple. And then you have Zigra. So, are you familiar with these two at least?
Yep.
Yeah. Zigra looks quite different though.
Different, yeah.
Because let's take a little.
Yeah, let's bring up his original.
Yeah. Oh, I can already see it. But yeah. There it is.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, it is a better look at it. It's so funny, the feet. The feet. And then there's him like swimming and stuff like that. Underwater. Like, that one looks cool. Yeah, I like the swimming form, but this. Yeah.
Love me, mommy.
Yeah, I
He's
know. Looks so goofy.
It's like,
yeah. I think yeah, this does not hold up to today's standards. But that's why you have this. It looks like a freaking like a manta ray or something, kind of thing. So, all right. I mean, just from the silhouette, it looks interesting. Jiger looks like more or less his like original self. Let's bring up Jiger from Oh wow, they already have like oh. I don't know if that's from the Netflix series or it looks like there's a new one that's coming up. I see. Kind of see like the horns and everything that match up. Ah, that looks pretty cool if that is the case. But originally, what's a good picture? I guess this. Oh yeah, there's a comparison. Look at that. So that's what it looks like from back in the day. So, like you kind of get the format, yeah, but he has like more of what he had before. So you have look at the horns, like it's like curved, got more character to it, and then the fin, right? The big ass. He had a big ass fin right here. Looks very like sharp looking. Yeah, they definitely updated his design for sure. Definitely updated his design to be more menacing looking. I'm not sure if they did the same for Zigra, but what do you think of the redesign for Jiger?
He looks more he looks more menacing.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, definitely. Oh, whoops. All right. We got the gist of that. Let's see if Zigra has a thing going on. Let me see. Okay, we don't have a good picture of the new one other than the silhouette already. Gauss, you know it's Gauss. I mean, you can kind of just see it from the silhouette. It's Gauss. You know, a little more skinny, a little more kind of what is it, skeletal looking, but yeah, it's Gauss. You know. But of course, who are the other two? I wonder if that's been revealed just yet. Let me see. Probably not. Probably still to be revealed. So we have not seen anything else. Yeah. All right. So any other comments for our big turtle over here and his foes?
At the end of the series, we'll hear a famous roar.
Oh.
And then the title, then a studio name, Legendary. And then we'll be like, oh!
Yeah. Yep. What, it was just King Kong, like, what? Why King Kong? What? Yeah. Who do you think are going to be the other two? Like, is it going to be like more legacy stuff, or do you think it's just going to be like brand new, or?
Probably one legacy and then one brand new one.
Yeah. Who do you think the legacy one will be then, if that's the case?
Probably the one from the mid 2000s Gamera movies, the Heisei period.
Oh, Legion. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me bring it up here.
I know. I was like, there was another one in the Heisei.
Or is it Legion? Yeah, it's not Legion, but yeah, it sounds like a cool name. But yeah, this motherfucker right here looks cool. I like it. I've a while back rewatched the Gamera 2 on Amazon. Funny enough, yeah, it still holds up. I think. I like the abilities and stuff that Legion had.
Also, for this upcoming series, no human little child, please.
Yeah, oh, come on, man. That's all part of the Gamera theme, right? Like you got the...
yes, we know he's the protector of children.
Yes.
Like Jesus Christ, though. Some of the dubbings back then was kind of like obnoxious.
Yeah.
Gamera. He's like, shut the hell up.
Yeah. They love Gamera, man. Yeah. They made those kids really love Gamera for sure. But yeah, Legion will be pretty cool. I would like seeing that. I wonder if they'll even update the design, like just keep it as is. It already looks pretty menacing as is. Maybe other than the eye color, but yeah. I wonder if there's other kaiju that we're missing. Oops. Let me see. Oh yeah, that was the one from the last of the trilogy of the Heisei series. Which one was that one called? Like Ibris or something like that. Let me see. Iris, that's what it was. Iris. Yeah, that was kind of cool too.
It's kind of not like sad, but unapologetically, like Iris was kind of the equivalent of Destroyer when you think of it.
Yeah.
For Gamera. Like very unapologetically.
Especially in terms of lore too, because it's kind of like, well, this one wasn't this like kind of revenge driven, and then
yeah,
and then Destroyer was like just like straight up evil.
It was evil, and it was pretty much made from the hydrogen bomb.
Oh, you mean the oxygen destroyer?
Yeah, hydrogen.
Yeah,
destroyer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But see, he knew what I was talking about. Kids.
The oxygen destroyer. Yeah, he was like pretty much the walking oxygen destroyer. That's what it was. Yeah. So he's kind of like the antithesis to Godzilla. Kind of like Iris. He was kind of like the antithesis to Gamera in a way. Kind of ish. I mean, it says it shares some of the genetic connection to Gauss, so okay. In some way, it's like I guess you could say it's like it's an ancient Gauss mutation kaiju. So it is a branching thing from Gauss. So it might be what Gauss wanted to be. I don't know. Right. So I mean, Iris could be one of them too. I would be okay with that. Legion could be one of them too, and then they probably have like the one new one. Yeah. Wonder who could that be, or what could it be? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I definitely wanted to check it out. All right. Quick bits of news with movies. Guardians 3 so far has made what was it? Oh yeah. $120 million. Right. So yep.
And then I dropped the globe on your head.
I know. Yep. Drop the globe. Oh. Yeah. Yep. I like the picture though that he used. It's like fucking what's his face? Drax just dying. It's like, why? You gotta rub that salt on the wound. So yeah, 120 million so far. I think does it have a comparison? Let me see. He's gotta have some sort of comparison. Oh god, that scrolling is terrible here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it's a review. Okay, never mind. That we don't need to read this review. I mean, I've heard it's been getting good praise, but I don't know what have you been hearing? Like mix? Is it good?
From what I've been hearing from word of mouth, it's really good. Like it's one of those like good closing movies.
Yeah,
it's for a franchise.
Yeah.
And then I keep looking at my friends who watched it already, tried to like squeeze out some information. I was like, give me a number of like who dies, and they're like, nope.
Of course, man.
And I was like, what about my baby? Does he die?
Yeah.
And they're like, they just stare at me. It's like, just go watch it. It's like, no, because if I watch it and I'm not prepared for it,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Mhm.
And they're like, well, that's your problem.
Of course. I mean, you gotta go in fresh, man. Come on.
No,
Come on.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, come on, man. You gotta prepare yourself, man.
I'm gonna be that freaking Tracy Morgan meme. He wasn't ready.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been hearing mostly good things so far anyway. So, does make sense. Seems like it's turning out good. I'll definitely watch it when it's on, what is it, Disney Plus or whatever, fuck. So, I'll wait for it. I still have not watched, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, so I need to catch up on some MCU stuff. And, some Pixar stuff, right? Because I think some new Pixar stuff came out too along the way, but yeah. But I'm not in a rush for that stuff. But MCU, I definitely feel like catching up on at some point. All right, so yeah, pretty good. Looking pretty good for Guardians 3. So congrats so far, anyway. Earning that 120. This link. Let me see. Oh yes. So speaking of movies, apparently in this theater, I don't know how, but the projector played both the Transformers and Little Mermaid trailer at the same time. I don't know if that's ever happened in your theater, but I've never seen anything to that sort.
For my sort, I forget which movie we're watching. You know, like how when the trailer starts, like at least some of the lights dim.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nope,
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
It went full reverse.
Oh, like bright.
The
like...
lights just got brighter, and I was like, I can't see the fuck.
I've seen some bugs or whatever, but I've never seen it like this. So let me play it for you.
It's so beautiful.
Looks like the best movie ever.
Transformers and the Little Mermaid? I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch it too.
Why does this look like, remember back in the early 2000s, you're making AMVs?
Uh-huh.
This looks like a fucking AMV.
It does look like an AMV. Yeah, no, that's what... That's so funny. It's kind of oddly appropriate because they're like fighting and then like you get this like epic like, you know, thing. Especially when they're fighting, like by the time they're fighting, you know, let me see. Let me go back here. You hear the people's reaction. And look at it, like, I don't know. It's just oddly fits somehow when they're fighting.
Maybe this is Disney's hit. Yeah, we're gonna make a crossover with Transformers, bitch.
Oh my god, dude!
Get ready. Hang on to your
If
butts.
Disney buys out Transformers, oh my god.
From Hasbro, good luck.
Yeah, I know. Or just buys out Hasbro altogether. Yeah. Dude, could you imagine? Yeah, that means Disney can make the Nerf guns and like that'd be so weird. I mean, there's already Nerf already makes like the Star Wars blasters, I think, right, from the past, and like and like a bunch of other like other property crossovers and collabs and stuff like that. So not much of a surprise there, because even in fact, Nerf made the the Mandalorian stuff. So you know, it's not entirely strange actually. So it actually kind of fits in a way, right? And then, do you know if Hasbro is the one that makes the Star Wars figures? Like, you know, the you know, like the Star Wars toys that came out like from back in the day. Do you remember? No. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. With all those like little figures, like that came in like either like the green or orange packaging, depending on like what series it is. I totally forget who made those. I had one of them. I had like a stormtrooper thing with like the big iguana thing. That I forget what it was called. It was like the big iguana thing from Tatooine. I had that one for some reason. I don't know why I wanted it, because I thought like the big iguana thing was really cool, because I liked like reptile stuff when I was a kid, reptilian stuff, like dinosaurs and all that shit. Like right. So as a kid,
he's a scaly everybody. I mean, hi.
do not project your shit onto me, boy. All right. Zawa being the projector as he is. Oh man.
It's like,
do not project your shit onto me, boy. All right.
it's me.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, this happened. So yeah, the two trailers playing at the same time. I actually, yeah, again, I don't think I've ever seen that happen, but yeah, I guess it was just one of those.
No, I want to see like this theater commit to it.
I know, right? Yeah, like just show both
movies.
Rise of Beast and Little Mermaid. Yeah. So,
as a special feature.
I know, yeah. Yeah, I wonder if there are movies that will work like that. Like if you just play two movies at the same time, it'll like somehow like line up with like the music and like the sort of like the epic moments and whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that weird experiment. I always like those weird experiments. But yeah, see, now I'm thinking like what other movie trailers would work like that, like this, like it'd be funny. It's funny, but it somehow fits, kind of thing, right?
The Mask of the Phantasm and Saw.
Yeah. Or what's like a weird, like what's like a really funny combination, like it has to be like like Titanic and like some sort of like really manly movie, like the Expendables or something. That'd be pretty fucking funny. Expendables and like Titanic being played together. That'd be so funny. And then people can ship like, oh, fucking Bruce Willis and Terry Crews or something. I don't know. It's some weird shit like that. I don't know.
What was it? I just had one, and it was like, damn, that's gonna escalate super quick. What's the Liam Nielsen one where he's rescuing his own daughter?
Oh, Taken.
Taken and John Wick.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right. I can kind of see that. Yeah. What if somehow like any of the Ice Age movies and like what's like a really crazy one? Or just funny one, it could be like Ice Age or John Wick, or like Ice Age and like Ip Man or something. That'd be so weird. Somehow it'd be so weird, but works. But one thing I will say about this video though, the live action actress singing the song is pretty good. I like it. I like this rendition.
She is good, but she's if this movie, if The Little Mermaid crashes, everyone's going to jump on her. Like, you ruined the movie. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, how the fuck do you get that conclusion?
I mean, let's be real. I think this movie did not need a live action, right? I think that's what we can all conclude as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, well, you say that, and then we had like back in, what was it, late 90s, the Cinderella movie with Brandy and Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Are there exceptions to that? I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Like the Brandy Cinderella one was is a cult movie,
A what?
a cult following movie.
Oh, cult
like
following movie.
cult
Okay.
one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like to me is like one of the okay live action made, but it's like it's different, but it has the familiarity of the story
Mm-hmm,
that
mm-hmm.
it's like
Yeah, it's
okay.
Cinderella. Yeah, right. But yeah.
But it also you flip that and you go like if that movie released now, everyone will be
Oh, for
freaking
sure.
hating it.
For sure. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So.
Like when people were like bringing it up like again with the with the Cinderella movie versus the upcoming Little Mermaid,
Mm-hmm.
someone like called out was like, "Where were you guys? Oh, bitching and moaning of how a black person and a white person makes an Asian kid." It's like
Oh.
when this movie came out, I was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
it's called adoption," or "Hey,
Yeah.
it's called magic."
Yeah. It's called magic. Yeah.
Magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, I'm trying to think what were other live action stuff happen around that time.
Hook.
Oh, Hook. Yeah.
That's Hook.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. See, that's the thing. Like it's there is a way to make it work. Like if it can be tasteful, it can still respect the material and stuff like that. I think yeah, because like it's not like oh I mean you're talking about the that's the one with Robin Williams, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just really. I guess it really all depends on how it executes it, right? So, because there are different. Because like Hook and Peter Pan, if you try to look at them together, like in terms of story, it's pretty different, right? So, it's so. That's like also definitely a good exception too, because it was still its own thing, but it's still like has some familiar elements like. Of course, Peter Pan. You have Hook, right? And then what was that group called? The kids.
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys was. And then you remember Dante Bosco was like when he was young. He was like the older Lost Boy. Was he part of the Lost Boys?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was Rufio.
Yeah. Rufio. So like that was like. A good take on it, I would say, for live action stuff. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let's just something about it like is something about it like it's just like I don't think this is a good one, and I definitely don't think it necessarily is because the race of the main actress, right? It's just I don't know. It's just I just don't think it's something we need now, right? Like the live action whatever it is, right? For right now. I think we're craving for more animation stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're craving originality, or hell, there's a lot of fantasy or fantasy like stories or children's stories that they could expand upon.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, again, sometimes I wish they went with the original planning with Frozen of actually following the book. So
yeah.
the Ice Queen full on killing people if she didn't get away. But no, they wanted family friendly.
Oh yeah. They
and
went
then
the safe
they
route.
made, they went Tangle, a good spin on Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Which I rather fucking watch over Frozen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Frozen is super overrated. I it's like it's super whatever. Is it bad? No, but is it that great? No. No, it ain't that either. It's just whatever. I watched it in the airplane, funny enough, and then that's how I got my taste of Frozen, finally, because I never watched it when it was like out. I heard too much about it. I think it was during high school, right? So yeah, people were singing the song at high school. And I'm like, I was just kind of rolling my eyes, like, all right, I guess it's that popular.
I guess I want to let this go.
Yeah. 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 One at a time.
I mean, if they really wanted to, like, if Disney really wanted to, whatchamacall, like, continue or do, like, beloved children books or young adult books, revisit Narnia. You guys fucking, like, left it
Oh
incomplete.
yeah.
I mean, yes, the original actors and actresses probably will be part of it, but they could be as like different characters and just find new people to play the part.
Right.
That's why I kind of wish that, you know, Disney's kind of stuck with the Narnia series, just like and treated like their own Harry Potter
Yeah.
franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had the kid actors, and you know they are growing up, which pretty much almost follows the books, but two of the books out of the Narnia series is time travel, so it will kind of like be freaking hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I forget which book. It's either the Silver Magician's Nephew, I think was the time travel one.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you had it, and then something happened.
We're on the cusp of greatness, you know, that whole thing, yeah. Possibly. And then poof. Pretty much. All right. Well, that's definitely mostly it for the most part. Was there anything else you wanted to sprinkle in before we get on out of here? Hit the old dusty trail.
Again, make sure you guys have money for next month.
Oh yeah, for sure. Prepare your butts. You're gonna be able to do a lot of sitting for sure for those games. Literally, prepare your butts literally, and your wallets, of course. It's gonna be pretty much here on out. I think here on out, it's gonna be busy for gaming. Because even in July, there's still Pikmin 4 and maybe some other games that come out in July. And in August, well, by the end of August, it's going to be Armor Core, right? So, I believe so. Yep. But meanwhile, gotta prepare your butts for Final Fantasy 16 and Street Fighter 6, and then, of course, with Tears of the Kingdom, man. Ooh boy. we got some contenders for games of the year, yeah. You know, we'll see what happens at the VGA by the end of it. But nonetheless, though, that's pretty much it on that note. That's all we got. Thank you very much for tuning in for this episode of the Hypecast. We appreciate you guys as always, and we'll hopefully be back for more news to talk about. Besides, maybe me talk about Tears of the Kingdom, at least to some extent. So maybe Tekken can come out with something, man. I don't know. We haven't heard from Tekken for a little bit, so maybe something. Watch right now as we hit the end button. It'll come out with some Tekken trailer. That'd be funny. But yeah, either way, thanks, and we'll hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Let's hit the sound. Wait, do we have any more?
He's like, wait.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Ah.